Hello, welcome and welcome back. This is Jacob and today we are going to be continuing and also finishing off the narration and character voice acting for the collab side story Delicious on Terra. So yeah, part 2 and it's already going to be over. This is a very short little collab story and a pretty enjoyable one, but that's all I'm gonna say for now, because I do want to, as always, keep my thoughts and quick little roundup of story and characters for the usual outro and ending for these final parts. So look forward to that at the end. But yeah, a very short story, very enjoyable story is quite fitting and very, very funny on top of everything. And all I can say, and I said this already in part 1, is go and watch the anime if you enjoyed these characters so far and will enjoy them for the rest of the story, and you've never seen the anime or read the manga. Pick one and just keep going. It is very good. I already said it in part 1. Cannot glaze the thing more than I can already. Go and watch it. You will not regret it. It is very good, especially because this story only touches lightly upon the characters and literally just picks up the very first couple of episodes before the big plot and before the big dank starts hitting the fan. So yeah, enjoy the anime. So anyway, usually I would do here a quick little recap of the previous part, but there isn't really much to recap outside of the big bullet points. The 4 characters of Delicious in Dungeon, aka Dungeon Meshi, somehow end up in Terra. Literally, I can tell you right now, it will not get explained how or what happened. They just ended up here. The only thing you get is literally from part 1 that they probably wandered into something in the dungeon that transported them over here. That's it. That's all you get. And yeah, they start their journey somewhere in Colombia, meeting Big Bob and his early attempts at starting up a farm. Pretty much starting up a normal life at the beginning of his journey. Then they wander down to Sargon and the jungles of Akahuala, meeting the High Priest. Then they go over to Rimbiliton, not meeting anyone particular, just the people there. And then they go all the way north to Sami, and they meet good old Okup, who is from the Black Forest story from last year. And they also meet the Collapsals, and we've seen what happens when they meet the Collapsals. They try and eat them. And they did eat them. And yeah, now we're just gonna continue from where we left off with that part. So let's continue. As I said at the beginning, I will be including obviously a couple of things at the end, post the story, like the clips and stuff, and obviously the battle stage will be also included in today's part, the boss battle stage, and also the roundup as usual at the end. And I will also, before all of that, round up this little thing, even though a lot of stuff is still missing in here, because I'm presuming some of these things have unlocks behind the EX stages, so not everything will be in this video today, but this will be the final video for the story itself. So yeah, let's see about this. We continue the journey in Yan, apparently, somewhere in Yan. Tipsy Merriment. The painting offers no wine, still those who behold it indulge to excess. Okay then. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. There's the bell. Let's go. Marcille, on your left. Hup. Laios, front, right. Huh. Huh. Senshi, behind you, left, forward. Front, back, front, right, left, right. Yep. Front, back, left, front, right, left, back. Yep. That's all the ink spirits are here handled. Much appreciated. Oh, don't mention it. We're happy to help with any of your troubles, considering the village agreed to take us in for a bit. I'll be off then. Promise to help plant some veggies out in the fields.
Senshi sure has gotten friendly with the locals. Is it not the same for you, Chilchuck? Uncle Zhang told me to invite you over for a drink with him after you finish with being spirits. He should just admit he can't outdrink me and stop keeping challenging me again and again. May I come over for some tea today, Dawn? Certainly, I'm available if you are. It's your turn to tell tales of your adventures, and I'm quite looking forward to them. Though, I do recall that when you first arrived, you mentioned that you had to save Laios' sister. Are you sure you are alright with staying here? It's true that our goal is to save Fallen, but it's not like rushing will help us find a way to leave faster. And I have to admit, life is good here. We'll talk it over when the time comes. Right, Laios?
Oh, sorry. What did you say?
I can't believe you weren't listening to me again. Your passion for ink spirits is well known across the village by now, Laios.
I mean, these ink spirit slimes are just so interesting. They have fixed forms with distinct heads, bodies, and limbs. Instead of enveloping their prey's head, they attack like other beasts. They even vocalize. But the strangest part is how, unlike other monsters, they don't leave behind any kind of corpse, just some black water. I told the villagers all about their weaknesses yesterday, but they didn't seem very excited.
That's because you're the only person who cares about that sort of stuff.
Is that so? But even Chilchucks learned to explode those weaknesses. The villagers can't seem to grasp them at all. Every time I see them facing an ink spirit, it's like they have no idea what they're doing. I'm starting to suspect they can even understand us. It's odd. Senshi said they're not like slimes at all. Slimes have distinct organs after all.
Alright, I get it. Did some of them slip through?
That one looked a bit familiar. It's got a mole on its face. Where have I seen that before? Oh, I'm pretty sure I killed the exact same one a few days ago. Why does it show up again? What's going on here? Wait, could it have come back from the dead? I'm going to go and get a better look.
Remember to be back for dinner. And he's not listening as usual. Sorry he's like that. Oh, it's fine. Anyway, do you still remember how long it's been since you arrived at Po Shan village? Of course I... How long has it been since we arrived?
Wait. There's way too many of you. We might not have been here long, but we've been killing plenty of ink spirits every day. Who would have thought there'd still be this many left? There are so many of them here, yet there's no sign of fighting. Could they actually coexist peacefully? I don't see any of their young though. Now that I think about it, I can't tell their genders either. They're all adults too, no young or old. No matter how you look at it, it's no ordinary monster cluster. Wait, where'd the familiar looking one go? Crap, that one spotted me. I've got to think of a way to stop it from calling over more. I can't take them all on my own. Oh no, it's about to call out. Here, have some fruit! And it starts to munch away. And keeps munching. What's that? You want more? As long as you don't start shouting. Here, I was saving them as a snack, but look, just eat quietly and come over when you're done. Then we can go around the back of this wall and... You're awfully well behaved. What's going on here? The ink spirit sneakily climbs behind the wall. It's ready to pounce at an apricot on the ground. The apricot is pounced and it proceeds to gobble up the apricot. It just attacked the village, but now it's docile over a few pieces of fruit. The ink spirit noms away and bites onto Laios' pocket. What are you up to now? You attack the village, yet you don't seem any happier when you win, and you flee when you lose. Now you're just snacking on apricots. You do fight over food, but it makes no sense to attack the village for it. There are way more fruits in the mountains, so why attack so often just for a few fruits? The villagers haven't stolen your young or encroached on your territories, so where's all this hostility coming from? Wait, isn't that the one with the mole from earlier? Take this! Laios sends an apricot flying at the familiar-looking ink spirit, striking it right in the head with a puck. It staggers from the blow, but quickly recovers and raises its stubby arms to cover its head. But that's when the sweet scent of apricot hits it. Wait, are you here to eat apricots too? Here, catch! And it begins to munch away. Let me have a closer look. Same mole, slightly bigger head than the rest, a slender yet forked tail. Huh. You really are the same ink spirit as last time. I thought you were rather odd. What with all your belly so full you could barely walk. Hardly a voracious marauder. Did you really come back to life? Do you go through the cycle of life and death over and over? If so, that's pretty similar to a life in the dungeon. I still don't get it though. If that's the case, then why attack the village in the first place? Is it just to eat apricots? Alright, this is the last of them.
So I followed Falin into the cave, which is where I found out her secret way of nurturing spirits. She also explained what ecology was while we were there. It was the first time I realized how limited my experiences had been. That's the day she and I became best friends. What more can one ask for in life but a companion, dear? From the way you talk about her, this Falin must be very important to you. You're right. She's the closest friend I have. Shouldn't you be looking for her then? I remember you telling me that she was eaten by a red dragon, but you have some means of reviving her. Red dragon... Red... We will save her. And once we do, I'll bring her back to Poshan to meet you. Very well. There goes the bell again. That's rather frequent for one day. It better not be Laios' fault. I'll go have a look. This is about all I can do. It seems it's up to you to save your companions, Laios. What's the matter, Marcille? It's strange. The bell went off, but the ink spirits didn't attack. Laios hasn't returned either.
If you like apricots, then go and get them. Hup! He throws a handful of apricots he picked into the distance, and a pack of bestial ink spirits, large and small, chase after them. Laios rejoices in watching them squabble over the fruit. They remind him of the dogs he used to keep at home. Right, they're just like Nusa, Eneltrid, Boff, Uchi, Dastrag, and Mui Mui. No need to rush, plenty more to go around. For the ink spirits that resemble sloths, Laios feels no need to make them fight over the fruits. He's become familiar with the habits of this species of ink spirits, setting aside a pile of apricots just for them to eat as they please. Once they eat their fill, they lie down, and the color of their backs begins to change. As he watches them try to stuff their mouths despite their protruding plump bellies, he wonders how anyone couldn't be fond of these little fellows. No need to worry. Did you think I forgot about you guys? The tortoise-like ink spirits might be the species Laios is most interested in. At first, he thought they were giant rocks, at least until his butt made contact with its shell. Their temperament is exactly the same as a tortoise. The most interesting thing about them is that once their appetites are sated, spring water begins to flow out of the foe's mountains on their backs. Thunder rumbles in the distance. Upon hearing it, the ink spirits begin to stand one by one. Though they discover that they cannot for one simple reason. They stuff themselves silly. Looks like it's gonna be a good harvest this year. And it's all thanks to you, Senshi. If you weren't here, my harvest would only be about half as much. All I'm doing is putting my knowledge to good use.
Senshi, give me a hand.
What's wrong, Marcille?
It's been days since Laios went off to look for ink spirits outside the village, and he hasn't returned.
Laios? Well, the lad's fond of research. Let him be.
The ink spirits haven't been attacking the village lately either. Surely something's happened to him?
Oh, well, we were planning on staying here for long anyhow. No harm in waiting a bit longer.
No. We can't stay here long. We need to go and beat the red dragon and save Fallen. Have you forgotten all that?
Now that you mention it, Marcille, how long have you been in this village? Hungry again? My oh my, you're greedy little fellas, aren't you? No need to worry, plenty for everyone today too. Though we're going to do something a bit different this time around. See the peak of that hill over there? I put lots of your favorite fruits there. If you want to eat, you'll have to fight for it. It's one of the laws of nature. Well, if everyone understands the rules, I'll start counting. 3, 2, 1, go! Get running! The ink spirits start charging towards the hilltop on his command, all save for the tortoise ship ones, that is. Oh, you'd like me to sit? You really want me to ride you? You're a smart one. You figured out that instead of fighting the others, you can just butter me up. Alright. Here, have a bite. Amidst the mounds, days pass like the wind. By now, Laios has figured out it's the thunder that triggers the ink spirits to attack the village. But external stimulants like that won't change their inherent habits. Laios knows this too well. So why not lure them as far away from the village as possible with fruits? That way, if they attack again, they'll have to run all the way from the top of the hill rather than halfway down. This is some really good stuff. What do you say, enough? No way. Another captain!
Chilchuck!
Huh? What are you doing here, Marcille?
Stop drinking already. Laios has been gone for who knows how long. The ink spirits haven't been attacking lately either. He must have done something.
Then let him do his thing. I'm drinking here. Figures he'd be like us from just a bit earlier.
Right. He's practically a villager at this point. Chilchuck, do you remember how long it's been since we arrived here? Do you remember how we need to rescue Fallen? Do you remember that your least favorite monster is the Mimic?
My head.
Is your memory coming back?
Chilchuck, are you alright? So, what are your names? Lass, I see now. Your names are Bitey, Angry, and Lazy. I'm Lass. Of course we're friends. Secluded in the mountains, Laios loses track of time. He no longer cares if the thunder booms or not. He's now good friends with the ink spirits. They eat together and live together. Every day they pluck fresh fruits and frolic about in the hillside forest. He even understands their speech. You sure the lads around here?
No, but the ink spirits all come from this direction. If he's been researching them this whole time, I figured he'd be here.
You said that ever since he came out here, the ink spirits haven't been attacking the village as much. Maybe he did something to stop them? But I've got a sneaking suspicion he's run off to play with them, God knows where.
You might be right. We'd better find him quick.
The longer Laios lives with them, the more he has come to understand these ink monsters. I should head back and tell everyone about this. They'll be amazed. After all... Come with me. I'll introduce you guys to my companions. Don't worry, they're good people. They won't harm you. Yeah, I'm sure they'll welcome you all.
Laios, you're here to help! You... Huh?
The three rescuers see a most bizarre scene. Laios, the one they've been worried about and eagerly searching for, is crawling around on all fours like a wild animal, talking to the ink spirits in an incomprehensible language. It was at that moment that they felt something shatter in their hearts. Ooh! Oh, you guys came at just the right time!
What?
Oh, sorry. I've been using their language for so long I nearly forgot how to speak humans.
Sorry to have bothered you. We'll be on our way.
Hey, don't go. I got some real important discoveries to tell you.
Oh, no need. We'll find our way out and let you live out your dream here.
I was gonna say I learned something about how to leave.
You'll learn what now?
Just watch. Hey guys! It's lunchtime! Happily scramble to each and every pile of fruit.
Did you tame them with all this fruit?
They're changing color. That's one of its traits. Bitey changes color when it's full.
It's called Bitey?
Mm-hmm. The one that looks like a small log is angry, and the tortoise-shaped one is lazy.
Did you name them?
No, they told me.
Ew, this one's eaten so much and puked, and its vomit is so colorful, it's kind of sickening. Wait, that smell, is that alcohol? What are you doing, Senshi? That's ink spirit puke!
Smells like fruit wine. Oh, a good ferment, if my nose is right. Tastes pretty good too.
Don't just eat random things!
Calm down, Marcille, listen.
Listen for what?
The sound of what's sloshing around in their bellies. This one has wine inside, and this one has jam.
And
keep looking. Aye, this one's got gushing springs on its back after eating all that fruit. This, oh my, how refreshing. It's fruit juice.
what does any of this have to do with getting out of here?
Wait a moment and you'll see. Senshi, do you have any containers we can keep the jam and drinks in?
I do. I've been drinking with the villagers a whole lot recently, so I got a few cups and bottles on me. Don't tell me you're thinking of... Don't tell me you want to!
Nicely done. Though this jam will need some sugar, if you want it to be palatable. As for the juice, it's refreshing, sure, but a bit bland. But if we blend the juices that go well together, add in some sugar, stir it until it's mixed evenly, pour into a glass, add fruit slices for decoration, and it's done. My improved ink spirit wine, jam and juice. Give it a try. Ink spirit jam, wine and juice platter. Serves 4 people.
Oh, this fruit wine really does have new flavors to it.
Bit too much sugar for one day though. We should get some exercise to work it off.
I really don't want to speak with people who are willing to eat vomit.
Honey is bee vomit, Marcille. The vegetables I grow on the golems are all fertilized with excrement from people in the dungeon.
Stop! I don't want to hear it! What's up, Laios? You haven't said a word since earlier.
I'll tell you all my plans now. When I was chasing that ink spirit with the mole, I was surprised to discover that they'd happily slack off from attacking the village if it meant they got to eat fruit instead.
Which means...
monsters do attack humans, and sometimes that is due to their aggressive nature. But most of the time, there's a specific reason, like their habitat getting encroached upon, or something happened that enraged them. But there is no reason why they attacked the village. At first I thought it was out of hunger, but these guys are far too docile and meek when they eat to back it up.
Yeah, that one's even dripping with spit.
Then there's the villagers. It's incredibly strange how they have absolutely no understanding of ink spirit behavior. We've only just arrived and I've already found out you can tame them with fruit, but the villagers have clashed with them countless times. They should have learned a thing or two about handling them, even if they didn't want to. But they haven't. It's like they have no need for it.
Maybe they tried before, but didn't learn the proper way?
That'd be even stranger. If they tried and failed, wouldn't it make more sense to just leave this dangerous place? Obviously they chose to stay, so wouldn't they want to keep trying to fend them off? They won't leave and they won't find a way to fend them off, so how are they still living here? And haven't you guys ever wondered why we couldn't find an ink spirit nest? What's more, they can come back to life endlessly. It's as if this whole place is fake.
Oh, what an interesting theory. Dawn, when did you... Please, do go on.
Where we come from, legend speaks of a lunatic magician who used his tremendous magical power to create a dungeon. All sorts of monsters live within it. But their existence isn't isolated, but interconnected. They prey on, exploit, and sometimes form symbiosis with one another. They're all part of one ecosystem. No matter what kind of man this lunatic magician is, I can tell just how amazing of a feat that was. As for this place, someone who could create such a vivid, lifelike world must be amazing as well. But Buddy keeps drooling and smacking its lips. I wonder, why didn't this person design a more complete ecosystem when creating the ink spirits? Where do they build their nests? How do they reproduce? How do different variations communicate with one another? And what's their relationship to the people who live here? I'm so curious about all this, but I don't see how all of the pieces fit together. Why did that person make things this way? And there's one more thing I noticed. They hid away a basket of hawthorn berries, but never once ate from it.
Hawthorn? Hawthorn it is. I never noticed.
Sorry, what was that?
Nothing, just thinking aloud is all. But I see now. The connection between all things, which you deem important, serves as a mutual affirmation of one another. I am your mirror, and you are mine. This is the truth as you understand it.
Marcille, how come I don't understand a word of what those two are saying?
I'd love to agree with you, but I think I understand them a little bit. Interesting, very interesting. You are right, all things adhere to logic. As with all the other myriad forms of life within a painting, so too must ink spirits have a place to come from, and a place to go. I suppose rootless weeds such as them would be flaws in reality. There have been a few who were able to discern that they were in no more than a painting, but it's been quite a while since someone explained their reasoning with such conviction. Perhaps this can be seen as another way of saying, the mountains are but mountains, and the water is yet water?
After saying that, for some unknown reason, she turns and looks up at the sky.
He has seen the truth beyond the veil of wonder, no? Huh? What's happened to this painting? I painted a perfectly good landscape on this. Why is it all like this now? The ugly ink blots, the water stain, and the bulge of red and purple. Did someone sneak into my room? Could it have been... No, this time it isn't the work of my lovely sister. How interesting. Perhaps there is an unruly spirit roaming the wilds with a penchant for artistry.
Whoa! Where did that huge thunder come from all of a sudden?
Oh dear, it seems you've made her truly angry.
What? Who? Who's angry?
And no wonder. What with all the ink spirits you lured over, and how you got them so drunk they can barely even stand. This is the first time I've seen them like this.
Dawn? What are you talking about?
Look, up there! Someone's falling out of the sky? More like flying, and she looks pissed. Maybe she's the magician who created this place? Laios must have made her mad with his blabbering.
What? But I didn't say anything wrong.
No need to panic. She's not here to harm you. Just, consider it a unique way to send you on your way. The ink spirits are simply her distracting thoughts, and as such, I hope you understand why she didn't feel the need to organize them properly.
Hey, be gentle with them. They just ate. You can't lift them upside down like that. Quick, take this bottle and fill it up with the jam. Don't let it go to waste.
Get out now!
But what? What? How are you drawing with the soap? Ow! My butt.
How did we... Are you guys alright?
I'm here. Still alive. I'm alright too. I can smell the sea. Are we close to the coast? I don't know, but at the very least, we've gotten out of that place. Probably. No, wait, I didn't even have time to say goodbye to them.
I guess things really did work out thanks to Laios' love for monsters.
Wait, Marcille, your mouth. Why is it all black? You couldn't stop yourself from trying some earlier, could you?
Huh? Wait, it's the same with you guys. What is this taste? What did you just eat? Looks like this painting's got to go. I thought they were an amusing bunch. Not going to try some. There are some hawthorn berries here too. Not even a bite? Absolutely not.
So yeah, that was a trip into the into the painting. I love how they figured out that they are in a fake world. Purely because, well, the three of them, well, Marcille figured it out first and then everybody else, but Laios figured it out by himself, and that argument is peak Laios. He couldn't find the logic behind the ecology. Never change, Laios. You are a fancy boy. Anyway, we have one new enemy here, a new ink boy, called the Ink Brew. A carefree ink spirit named by the painter herself. An inebriated aroma wafts from it, perhaps due to wine mixed into the ink. A joke from an old friend with a fondness for drink. So yeah, good old older sis mixed in a bit of her wine into little sis's into her ink, and that created these very tipsy and big looking ink monsters. What a trip. And yeah, this is, from what I can tell, this one is taking place even before the events of before the events of Dusk's own story take place, who is real. So yeah, that's another one. But yeah, as you've seen, next stop is the sea. Time to see what we can do with the Seaborn. No pun intended with that stuff. Anyway, seafood platter. Be extremely careful when handling raw seafood. In their swift fall downwards, the hunters look just like shooting stars. A sight that those who live in the deep seas rarely have the opportunity to witness. With his desires and plans clouding his head, the bishop has, of course, never looked up at the night sky to enjoy that spectacle. But they are different. When the Abyssal Hunters had to fight for their lives and escape from the melancholy and sacrifice, they swam upwards, and when they finally reached the surface, they could only solemnly gaze upon the star-filled night sky. The Hunters have all etched the destinies of these short-lived stars into their hearts. Despite everything, the darkness can still be broken. Now die! 3 shooting stars illuminate the deep passageway. The bishop is horrified, but because it has neither lungs nor vocal tracts, this thundering sound is as close as it gets to a scream for its current body. Amidst the debris and crumbling walls, the monster's bloated, dying form sprawls across much of the karst cave. Once emanating a strange, eerie beauty, its bizarre body now begins to stiffen in dread as it faces impending doom. The bishop is dead, and he will be forgotten completely. This is bad. There's not a single living thing outside the city. I don't think we're going to be able to restock our supplies here. Anyone find anything? Nothing on my end. The folks in the other parts of the city won't say a word either. They react when they see food, but won't answer any of my questions. Don't even bother asking them for supplies. I've been giving out bits of whatever rations I had on me. Things were mostly the same for me. The only word that came to mind when I looked at these houses is miserable. Hard to imagine how the locals can even live here. I have searched a few markets. Seems they're all long abandoned. Safe to say, most people here haven't had a good meal in a long time. Breaks my heart. Yeah. I followed someone to the coast, thinking I could find something there, but he's just like the others, wandering aimlessly on the beach and sometimes digging through sand, as if there's food buried beneath. Hungry. Fiends, shells, can eat. I eat. Senshi lays down his axe and nimbly makes his way in front of the pair, opening up the bundles they are carrying. Within are piles of fin beasts and shells scavenged from the beach, but from the foul odor they emit, it's clear they've begun to rot. But the two don't seem to care at all. They begin to stuff the putrefying food into their mouths, overcome by some primal fear of Senshi stealing their meal. Oh, that's rather... That's just sad. Since there's nothing here that's of help, we should get out of here quick. This place really has a strange atmosphere, doesn't it? And people aren't particularly friendly either. This is just my guess. The locals here haven't had a proper meal for too long. This led them to gradually growing numb to their surroundings. If we make them something good to eat, maybe it'll bring them back to their senses, even if just a bit. Seriously? It's true. It's normal that you don't notice, but starvation and stress will slowly make you lose yourself. Sounds like you're talking from experience. If possible, I was hoping we could at least fill their bellies with a proper meal. I don't mind the idea, but we need to find food for ourselves first. If not, we won't get very far. Right, Chilchuck? Yeah, I suppose. Well, let's make one thing clear. The reason we lost our supplies in the first place is because you all went crazy and wandered off in Sami. So don't expect me to do everything this time too. Well, naturally.
Wandering travelers, do you seek sustenance? Wait, you can understand us? Yes. Great, Wait, Marcille. Don't you find it strange that he can when everyone else can't? It is natural for you to be wary. But fear not, I have come to offer you guidance. Who the hell are you? I am an itinerant priest, bringing the teachings of the sea to the masses. What of you? You do not seem like Iberians. What brings you to Salviento?
We're looking to resupply for a journey.
I presume you have not made much progress on that? No matter. Since we are here, we will not see you starve.
We?
Yes, we are the church taking care of the city. All under our eaves are brethren. Though you may be outsiders, if you are willing to follow our guidance, you too may join us. We would not allow our own to go hungry. Sounds pretty shady.
If we go with him to find food, won't this mean the townspeople can have a decent meal as well?
Don't say that like you're actually thinking of joining his cookie cult. The ocean's blessing is boundless. It will not mind sharing a sliver with you. But it is only for the strong and worthy.
What do you mean?
I bet it means he knows where the food is, but not everyone can make it out alive. That is one way to interpret it. I wouldn't want to influence you into danger. It's just
tell us where it is. We're experienced adventurers. We can handle a little danger.
If you say so. Follow the coastline south. There will be a cave. What you seek is within. There's something fishy about that guy, Laios.
I know.
Then why'd you listen to him?
I have a hunch that whatever weird's going on in town is connected to the church he was talking about. If we follow his guidance, it should lead us to something. Besides, if there's an ambush waiting for us, I'm sure you'll notice beforehand.
Well, I guess you're right.
That's a kraken! It's huge!
Laios, look out! Calm down, I don't think it's moving anytime soon. It's already dead?
Wow, a kraken this huge! The church wasn't lying to us! Look at its tentacles, its suckers, its sea animal-like organs. This must be its, head? I'd love to see what it looked like alive. It should be about the size of a tower and would have looked impressive. Though it does taste rather nasty. This isn't a kraken, though maybe they share a common ancestor. My stomach's starting to hurt.
Still, you shouldn't just eat things you know nothing about.
I agree, we shouldn't. Sea creatures can contain toxins after their death. Take crabs, for example. They can be contaminated by harmful bacteria, even if they haven't been dead for long. If you really want to eat something, we can see if there are any parasites still alive in there.
I should have got them started. I've learned to just say nothing in times like these.
I do wonder though, who killed this giant creature? It must have been hard avoiding these tentacles.
Laios, hush. I hear something.
Marcille uses a stick to hoist a gooey fluorescent thing.
Ew, I feel kinda sick just looking at it.
It glows, even during the day. It's beautiful.
Absolutely not, I'm gonna throw it away.
What a waste. Say, what's that you threw it on? What is that?
Is something wrong?
Laios, watch your step! Oh. Seagrass? Careful, lad. I don't think it's a good idea to step on it. Now that you mention it, I do feel a bit numb all over. Avoid the seagrass as best as you can, guys!
You say that, but there aren't many other places we can stand.
It looks like all the plants in this cave are actually monsters, huh? There's no doubt about it. We're in the Kraken's lair. Which means all these things coming out from deeper in the cave must have lived alongside it. Which means... fresh ingredients! Marcille, can you use magic on the seagrass? Set it on fire or something.
Huh? Are you crazy? If you make a fire, wouldn't that be like shouting hey over here to all the monsters?
Yeah, which is exactly why we're doing it. The seagrass is spreading out from the depths of the cave. If we chase them in, we'd be at a disadvantage. Better to use a fire to let them come to us.
Sounds like you really thought this through.
Don't worry, we're not going to take them head on. We can wait outside. Once we've gotten enough ingredients, we'll go out. And if something does happen, you can come to our rescue. Huh, whatever. It must be going through a rebellious phase.
On a separate note, haven't you considered the remote possibility that I might not play along?
From his expression, Marcille can tell that he never even considered she wouldn't.
Fine. Cover your ears.
Oh, that noise. I presume they would have exercised more caution. Who would have thought they had such confidence? No matter, the outcome will be the same. The church has need of men. Become one of us. Then we shall bring revelation to all Iberians. That should be the trap set. Just need to wait for them to get enough ingredients and get out of there. Should be enough to buy them some time. Man, Laios sometimes really does think of everything. A chest. What's a treasure chest doing here? Let me guess, this world has mimics too. This one's barely even trying. It's a beach! There's nothing here but sand. Who does it think it's trying to fool? Footsteps. I bet it's that weird guy. They will become our brethren. Soon. Soon they will become something greater. It's him, alright. I knew he was sending us to our deaths. I've got an idea. When the Inquisition comes, they too may have a taste. A taste of what? What? Why haven't you gone inside? I'm not much of a fighter myself, so I'm waiting outside. Is that so? You mentioned the Inquisition. Who are they?
Our common enemy. Oh, mind telling me more? It seems this Durin has no talent for combat. I suppose there is no harm in chatting with him. With his build, where could he even run off to? I do not mind. We might be seen talking here. How about we go chat by that chest? Very well. Let us begin with how the Inquisition has been fooling the people of Iberia.
It slams open, devours whole, clams shut, and sways contently.
You might call them your brethren, but you don't know the first thing about these monsters. When you're in a party like ours, that'll cost you dearly.
Whew, that's all of them handled.
I thought there'd be a lot more.
If they were living alongside a kraken, most probably fled when it died. The ones who killed it in the first place must have exquisite taste. Think these monsters are edible, Senshi?
Well, I'm certainly not eating any. They're disgusting.
I think as long as we handle them carefully, we can turn them into healthy, delicious meals.
We're not that far from the city, though, or particularly hidden. There's no reason the locals would know of this place. If they won't eat any of this stuff, surely that means none of it is edible? That mysterious priest must have sent us here to die.
Not necessarily. These are monsters after all. We didn't see any weapons in town, so maybe they can't hunt here. Not that they won't. Seafood's a good source of protein. If you can make a proper meal out of them, I'm sure it'll be filling.
No.
There's nothing wrong with it, the way I see it. I might not have cooked a kraken before, but I know how to handle fish, shellfish, prawns, and octopus. Just a reminder that we don't have anything else to eat anyway, other than whatever washes up on the beach.
I know, okay.
This one's got a transparent head full of some sort of sticky liquid. It surrounds the organs and this thing that looks like an egg yolk. Definitely can't eat the organs. Let's have a look at that egg yolk stuff and the liquid. Really reminds me of an egg. I'll try beating it in a bowl later. Looks like the insides of an egg to me too.
You two do realize we're in the middle of taking care of monsters, right? Can you save the cooking talk for later?
Don't say that. This is the best way to research materials in general. Have you noticed how you've already helped us cook these sea animal monsters, Marcille?
Oh, you're right. I think it's a bit burned after getting hit by explosion magic. Then there's this strange seagrass. It just withered up in the fire. It's probably inedible, right? How about we hold off on trying it?
I think you got the heat just right. Doesn't seem like there's any more coming out from deeper in. Guessing they're afraid of us. I think we've gathered enough monster parts for a feast. Let's go. Huh. Chilchuck, why is there a treasure chest next to you? And that man out cold over there, is that the priest?
Yep. Thought he could talk us into walking to our death, so I decided I'd use this chest to teach him a lesson.
Wait, he was lying to us? We really did manage to get lots of seafood down there though. And did you just say this guy?
Yeah. I figured this world was going to have mimics too.
The chest says nothing. It slams open, slapped by Chilchuck, unable to reach anything, and shakes angrily.
Seems you've got it under control. Well, it's pretty crappy at hiding itself. Anyway, I assume you're going to want to see what this world's mimics taste like. So here, take it.
Whoa, really? You're the best!
Does this count as playing nice with him?
Probably. You're a good egg lad.
Shut up.
Come on, let's go start a fire on the beach. Let's start by opening up this one that looks like a sea anemone. I was tinkering earlier. It should be here. Yup, there it is. Its head is on the bottom.
That flower organ on the top, isn't its head?
Let's cut it open and get a better look. That structured a lot like a starfish. Peel back its skin a bit. Oh, it really has eggs inside. They're on every petal, see? I think it's their breeding season now.
No, I really don't feel like eating it.
I know, I'm not gonna eat another sea creature raw.
Like I said, you need to handle that stuff carefully or you're definitely getting a stomachache. But properly made normal ceviche and sashimi are delicious. Remember that for next time.
Then how do you properly prepare normal raw food?
Ha! Told you not to say anything.
Well, go on.
Add mustard, lemon slices, onion, coriander, and minced garlic to soy sauce. If you have fish sauce, add a dash if you'd like. Then it goes the raw seafood. Mix well and leave them marinate. Something along those lines.
Sounds great. But we don't have any soy sauce or mustard. We do have this. I noticed half a box of emergency sanity potions tucked away in a corner of the cave. Says here, contains mustard extract. Might be some sort of seasoning.
Manufactured by Rhode Island?
A product of the place we're looking for. If this is here, we might be closer than we thought. Might as well use it to give the meat some flavor. Just need to cut these up into the right size, put them in a container, add in some emergency sanity potion, onion and minced garlic, then finally add the raw meat and mix it all together. Here, try some. Delicious. As for everything else, let me see. A big pile of roasted seagrass, about a dozen of those egg monsters, another dozen of these sea anemone ones, and one mimic. Yep, this should be plenty. Nutritious seaborne full course. Serves 4 people. And there you have it. It looks like a lot, but there's still plenty left over. Should be enough to feed the city folk. It all smells amazing. Oh.
Though the ingredients are a bit unusual, it actually looks pretty good once it's all cooked. Do you really plan to share all this with the people in town? Seems to me like you guys are itching to dig in. But they don't even understand us when we speak.
I've got a plan. We start eating here, by the coast, which will attract those wandering the beach. It's clear they still possess some sort of reason. We let them eat their fill, then they can share the rest with their friends.
So, just an excuse after all.
The locals might not be too familiar with this style of cooking. I do think we should demonstrate that it's edible first. You heard him. Eat up, everyone. I want more seaweed alcohol.
Gosh, you really do love your drinks.
Because it's delicious.
Well, I'm glad you like it. I hope the singer will like it too, the next time she stops by. What's wrong?
The outsiders are at the beach.
Huh? The beach? What are they doing there?
Cooking
Cooking?
with monsters from the sea.
What? I need to go stop them quick.
Too late.
This ceviche is really sharp.
Texture is good though. I haven't had anything like it before.
This world's mimics turn out to be pretty tasty too.
Can we many?
What's that smell?
It's good.
Oh, the lying priest's woken up.
So very good. Wait, what are you doing? What the hell is that you're cooking? Oh, hey there, Mr. Priest. That cave you told us about really was full of seafood. The townspeople don't need to go hungry any longer. Want to try some? Yo, this is blasphemy! Blasphemy of the highest order! My brethren, I will not allow... Oh dear. Looks like he passed out again. Maybe he's hungry? I've got it. We can gather up some of that strange seagrass and use the tingle to wake him up.
I already told you he tried to get us killed. Why do you care about him so much?
No matter how you cut it, Chilchuck, we're only having this feast thanks to him. We ought to show our gratitude somehow.
I really don't get you.
Alright, come and help me gather some seagrass while the bonfire's still lit.
Hey, you're just doing this because you're still hungry. Ugh, the water's so cold.
Anita finally reaches the shore, but it seems she's too late. Upon a beach falling into silence, people have gathered for the first time in a long while. A group of 4 have rolled up their trousers and waded into the sea in high spirits, breaking out into laughter on occasion. Wow! There's creatures hiding here nibbling at my toes!
Huh? Then doesn't that mean the stuff we just ate was...
That's just how things are in most places, Marcille.
I think I hear people yelling behind us.
Really? Oh wow, there's some glowing round thing over there. I'm gonna go have a look. All Anita can think of while looking at the scene before her is that it seems the sea breeze blowing towards Salviento today is stinging her eyes. All this is something she never imagined she'd see her entire life. Right then, seafood. So, 2 things. Number 1, from the beginning of the story, it is clearly tellable when this is taking place. It is pretty much taking place right on the heels of the ending of Undertides, aka Spectre, Skadi, and Gladia taking out the big seaborn at the end of the story, aka the bishop that turned into a seaborn, and yeah, this is back in Salviento. Very interesting. It was very nice to see Anita again. Been a while, but quite a while since she appeared anywhere. And I was only in Undertides, if I remember correctly. And yeah, the other thing, has no one ever tried to grill the seaborn? I mean, we do know that, you know, if you consume seaborn flesh, you will turn into a seaborn over time because these cells will assimilate your body and change your entire biological structure over time. But has no one ever tried to grill them? Because if you think about it logically, when you know, grill something or cook something rather, the cells become completely inactive and dead. So, are they then safe to consume, or just, or is just the, you know, you would need like a ton of this type of food to actually do anything significant, because you're still taking in seaborn cells into your body. But yeah, has no one tried to grill them? Is this a new discovery? Interesting. If so, a kind of an unending source of food if you think about it, because they never stop spawning. But also at the same time, they're kind of a... It's kind of a dubious thing, because they're kind of also a, you know... Well, they have conscience. they are a thinking species. They are not, it's ethics. I'm not gonna go into this. Anyway, we do have one new enemy, which is the Sea Terror chest. A sea terror disguised as a treasure chest. It emits ultrasonic sounds that disrupt the brainwaves of anyone who touches it, ensnaring unsuspecting treasure hunters. Lovely. Anyway, after this, we go back to Colombia. Healthy snacks. This product is guaranteed to be 100% inorganic, with absolutely no natural ingredients.
What's going on? Why are we being chased by all these magic items? Who sent them after us?
My sword can't reach them. They're not like the other monsters we fought before.
Marcille, use your magic already! I got caught in the blast. They can use both explosion and freezing magic and target them with precision. These things sure are something. They're too quick. I can't aim like this.
What do we do then?
We run. I'll use my magic to counter theirs. Try to get out of their range.
Looks like there's a village that way. These things flew in over from there though, so I don't think we're going to see any friendly faces. Marcille, look out!
I figured out their flight patterns. Leave us alone already!
The bombs are sent flying by Marcille's magic, heading right back to the drones that fired them. Hoisted by their own petard, they rattle and shake as they fall to the ground. With a massive boom, the buildings are set ablaze, and the ringing of the blast is closely followed by the shouting of the villagers. After the explosion comes the falling magic items, which careen into a few unlucky souls. Marcille can't help but tighten her grip on her staff.
I think we made them really mad, Laios.
Senshi, Marcille, sometimes we just have to grit our teeth and get fighting. A shame, we still haven't found out anything about Rhode Island. By golly, the catastrophe didn't ruin none of our cornfields. Didn't get licked by the sandstorm either. I've been worried sick for days over this. If the fields are gone, we'd have nothing to eat or sell past summertime. I'm about to go start up the drones then, boss. Our places might have been as lucky. If they see we're still spick and span, we're gonna have a problem with thieves and looters. Well, go on then. Just remember to switch them from patrol mode to attack mode. Alright, remember to let that Rhode Island fella in. He is meant to be stopping by after the catastrophe. You got it, boss. That ain't right. Why is the drone relay all, The drones ain't responding. Signals... Boss? Boss? The catastrophe hit the drone relay! The drones, they're out of control! Alright, don't lose your cool. Turn that relay off first. I can't! It ain't shutting down! Gosh dang diggly darn it! Figure it out yourself! I'm not paying you to sit around and do nothing! Ah, the originium circuits, the mainland board. Hey, what's going on here? Not gonna welcome me in? No, you're a set for sore eyes. I remember you, you're Ryan. The guy with the little hammer. Come and help us out, the drones are out of control. Not so. Alright, hang back a bit. I'll go take a look for you. Who was that? Is someone really here to take our crops? Screw those bastards! A moment earlier... Hey, this is Ryan, with a new entry for the mission log. First, bringing back KOB. This mission is proving a bit harder than anticipated. Our intel says this is the last place the kid showed up, but actually finding her is not so simple. Then I've got to pay a visit to that cornhole, see how they're doing after the catastrophe. Hope everything's alright there. What was that? Is there a dust up going on in the frontier? The originium circuits, the mainland board! I didn't see anyone from outside the village. Seems like they've got some kind of internal issue. Guess I better find out what's going on. These guys aren't the friendliest bunch. Hey, what's going on here? Not gonna welcome me in? No, you're a sight for sore eyes. I remember you, you're Ryan, the guy with the little hammer. Come and help us out, the drones are out of control. Whew, okay, just some out of control drones. If there really was fighting out here, I'd be done for. That's so. Alright, hang back a bit. I'll go take a look for you. Ugh. Damn it, there really are other pioneers here to pick a fight. But who was that? Is someone really here to take our crops? Screw those bastards! This can't be good. If I get Rhodes involved in frontier tussle, I'll be in trouble. Well, let's get these guys to safety first and hopefully that'll calm things down. Hey, don't be rash, buddy. You don't know how many people are out there. We best hunker down for now. Frick that, I saw 4 of them earlier. Go for the 2 shortest first. Let's get them. Hey, wait! Wait, only 4 of them? What kind of gang is this? Two groups? Be careful, they've got weapons, and more of those magic items Marcille can't do anything about. Just stay calm. Calm? I'm done being calm. My hair's all messed up thanks to that explosion. Ruined my braid. I really liked it, you know. You SOBs think you can mess with me? You sick freaks think you can just bomb my barn? No, stop. Let's talk it out like civilized folk. The drones are still flying around like crazy. Do you really want to pick a fight now? Shove it! You think I'm scared of my own drones? What good is talking going to do when it's them who attacked us out of nowhere? Shut it, lady. You're the one who blew up my barn. You guys got a death wish? They're attacking. Take cover. Well, yeah, they're the ones controlling the magic items. Ow! None of these pains in the ass but are listening to me. Ow! Look, fighting it out in the wilds is just going to draw in who knows what. Let's all calm down and talk things out, okay? As though in response to his earnest plea, all of a sudden the ground begins to rumble. Could it be another catastrophe? The thought flits through the minds of some, but is immediately dispelled by what comes next. A tidal wave of gloom pincers seems to have had enough of the drones dropping bombs in the skies above their heads. They raise their pincers in formation and march towards the gaggle of people. A swarm of monsters? Run! We can't handle that many with just 4 of us!
But there's nowhere to run. We're surrounded. Let's just back off for now. Ah! Ah! Watch where you're going. Who was that? I'll hammer you into... It's you, punks!
We can't run, boss. The gloom pincers got us hammered in. Everyone, please listen to me. We'll deal with them together, alright? And don't forget the drones. Is it over? We managed to take care of them all?
I'm beat.
Not bad, girly. You've got quite a few tricks up your sleeve. I sure am a big fan of casters. Oh, good. There aren't at fisticuffs any longer. Good. As long as everyone's fine.
Come on, let's go. I'm in a good mood today. You can have a taste of some of my corn.
Boss, you...
Wait, corn.
The laughter dies on the pioneer's lips as he raises his weapon at the team of 4.
Guess he remembered. And here I was thinking we could bury the hatchet.
Marcille raises her staff, strands on her hair rippling with magic. Whoa, what are we back at this already, really? You were all battle buddies earlier, surely that's got to count for something, right?
Huh.
Let's not go for magic right away, Marcille. We're already tired out from dealing with those things. There's no benefit in starting up another fight. We'll count down from 3, lower our weapons, go back to the way we came, and agree not to bother each other for the night. How about that? How about that? Look, this guy is plenty sincere, alright? He's still offering even after he got a bomb chucked at him. Why not think his offer over? Our boys are talking out too, boss. I don't think fighting will do us any good either. Fine. We'll get out of each other's ear for the night. Start counting. Oh, yes, good. 3, 2, 1. Great. I can sleep soundly tonight. Marcille? Marcille?
Huh? What happened?
Nothing. We were thinking of going to examine the bodies of those monsters earlier, and while we're at it...
Huh?
Well, they look like crabs to me, so they might taste like mimics. Chewiness of mimics. The more you chew it, the better the flavor gets.
Just don't use my lockpicks to scoop the meat out again.
But they've got just the right shape for it. Bob's Grey Guide says they're edible. Apparently they're delicious, as long as you can get through the shell. Don't you want to have a taste?
Absolutely not! Besides, if those villagers think we're sneaking back onto the battlefield for an ambush, we might get into another fight! Those magic items flying all over the place were a pain to deal with, and there's still plenty of them out there. Not to mention, I'm still tired as... Huh?
Huh? Huh? Huh? The pioneers freeze in the middle of stuffing Gloompincer legs into their mouths. The only sound breaking the awkward silence is the crackling of the bonfire. The sparks plink and plank amidst the flames. Their pincers and limbs are stuffed full of flesh. No wonder they can support such heavy shells, as well as crush those magic items. So you cut them open from the belly, then pluck back their shell. I see now. Looks like you prepare these things the same way you do mimics. Then, that smells amazing. Wanna try some? Laios accepts the roasted meat, hesitates for a moment, then stuffs it into his mouth. It's delicious! It's all in technique! Oh. Wanna taste?
Huh? It really is chewy and delicious too.
Here, you guys have some as well.
Huh?
For me?
Thanks.
It's roasted just right, so it hasn't lost any moisture. It even tastes just like Mimic.
Alright, just eat already. Keep your lips shut about when you're done. I've got a reputation to keep.
Not a word about tonight, you hear? Everybody is quiet.
How is it you can be at each other's throats during the day and be eating roast Gloompincer together at night? Guess there wasn't any need for me to rush over.
Just going for a midnight thinker, don't mind me.
Gosh darn it, come over! You've given us meds and I've never forgot a debt. I'll let you guys off this time. No, I can't. My barn! Why'd you guys blow up my barn? We didn't. It was your magic items that attacked us. We had to counter their magic in self-defense.
Magic items? You mean my drones? I went nuts! Weren't listening to me!
Huh? But you still came out and attacked us.
Because you were gonna steal our crops!
You thought we were what?
Alright. I've heard enough. I get what happened now. This was all one big misunderstanding. Your drones went amok and bombed them by accident. They thought you were attacking them. Then you thought they were trying to take your stuff using the catastrophe as cover. One big misunderstanding. So, how about we all shake hands and let bygones be bygones? No. Forget it. I'm frozen. Stiff. How about we take care of them first? The drone relay is busted. I took a couple of courses on equipment maintenance. Let me see if there's a way to fix it. Anyone understand Originium circuits enough to come and help me out? Everyone else, handle the drones. Get them to use up their bombs. I can't get anything done while I'm getting pelted by them. Go on then, we'll draw them away. Y'all work quick, you hear? Ah! Only thing I can do is help them remove the cover of this drone really quicker. Marcille, do you seriously have no way to handle those things? We can't ask Senshi to boil them all. You'd need to give me time to learn a whole new system of magic. 2 more magic items flying over. Their flight speed follows a pattern, and so do their patrol routes. Each one carries a single bomb. Seems they fly away as soon as they drop it. Are they returning to their nest to replenish their stock? I can't think of anything on such short notice. I've got a plan. What is it? You think these items use some magic or other to know who's an enemy? Well, they're not monsters. They don't have eyes, but since they can only throw a bomb once, they must have some way to tell friend from foe. Right, lad. I noticed earlier that they didn't pay any attention to a dead gloom pincer. But then I saw a live one walk into one's range by accident. At first, no response, just like the dead one. But the moment the gloom pincer raised its pincers, it got a bomb thrown at it. So they detect hostility? The moment they sense it, they attack?
Oh, I've got a way to make them use up their bombs then.
What is it?
I'll use a familiar to act as bait.
A familiar?
Nothing too complex. I just need something full of hostility. I can use the gloom pincers from earlier. Get me some fruit from the forest to add in as well. Just pile them up while I think of what I want to make it look like.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Why are you cutting your hair all of a sudden?
Hair's full of magical power. It's a good source to have on hand. Put flour, sugar and some butter in the pot. Now I just need a reference from real life.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Ah, I know what I want to use as the model.
Marcille and Kantz? Is it done? What's it look like? Let me see. The familiar looks like Laios. Hey, isn't that me?
Alright, time for a test run. Left leg, right leg, left leg, right leg.
The familiar moves its feet to match Marcille's movements.
Okay, now run!
It runs.
Good, let's get going.
Have you repaired it yet? We're on our last legs here.
Don't worry, you'll be fine.
Without cheer, the pioneers turn their heads, but all they see is a strange figure running towards them at full speed, shouting in a stiff voice they don't recognize. They have faced bloodthirsty wild beasts, survived catastrophes big and small, and have been pelted by barrages of bombs from dozens of drones. But the sight is still enough to make the pioneers tremble in fear. A man down on all fours, his long tongue rolling from his slobbering maw, his eyes bulging, screeching as he crawls toward them at full speed.
Left leg, right leg, left leg, right leg. Why did I make it move that way?
The familiar moves its feet to match Marcille's movements.
Run for it! Just get back as fast as you can. I'll distract the magic items. Don't stop here. Head back to... where'd everyone go? The item must have noticed us. I just need to lead them somewhere far from everyone else, then get them to throw all their bombs at the familiar. This area is quite flat, so it should be fine. I nearly forgot. They're not going to wait for my command to start attacking. They've already begun. No good. It's still too close. I'll get hit. I'll get hit too. I need to find somewhere a bit further away.
It's working! Marcille got the drones to head over there. Now they just need to use up all of their bombs. She's amazing. Your magic sure is real weird. I mean, great.
They're way more persistent than I expected.
The familiar pants for its life.
Wait, that noise... They're about to fire? This place, would here be alright? Are we far enough? Okay, I'm going to get out of here. It's all up to you now, Laios. I'm releasing control over you.
Hey, I see her running out into the open. The drones are going to drop bombs. Woo! She's done it! That girlie sure is something. I always said I was a big fan of casters. Yeah, Mars is amazing. Wait, I just remembered something. Isn't that where the cornfields are? What? I think you might be right. Hey, wait. My cornfields!
They're about to fire. I'll hide here. Whoa.
Explosions resound all around her, as expected. But they are joined by the sweet scent of corn wafting through the air. Marcille raises her head. It's like time itself has slowed, to the point that she can see every kernel fly through the sky, popping into fragrant popcorn of purest white under the bombardment. The popcorn falls, floats, flutters like snow, landing on the tip of her nose. Marcille shudders at what she has done.
Huh?
Before she can do anything else, she is buried in an avalanche of fluffy white popcorn.
Ugh. This is... popcorn! I'm super strong, even with 99% of popcorn in front of me. I can eat them all. Yeah, bum, pow. Mount popcorn, here I come.
Marcille! 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 Where are you? Can you hear us? Oh no, we can't resurrect Marcille here. That sounds familiar. That's the sound of Kay eating.
Oh, Mr. Beard, it's you guys.
Why are you here, lass?
I smelled something real tasty, so I ran over. Come on, Mr. Beard, Mr. Short, Mr. Blonde. There's so much popcorn and frozen fruit to eat. Oh, yeah. You're here too, Miss Blonde. Don't eat my hair. Sorry, I didn't mean to.
Marcille, you're alive.
Just buried, not bombed. Wow, this sticky stuff smells great. It's all frozen, real different from the popcorn. Sure is.
Want to try some?
So frosty and sweet, yummy.
Oh, thank the heavens, I'm glad you're alright. Kay?
Huh? Oh, I remember you. You were the one who came hunting with me. Did you get anything? I got lots of stuff, but I ate it all.
You...
Never mind. The guys before me were right. As long as I find you, it's mission complete. Hey, wait! What are you eating? Spit it out! Don't just eat stuff off the ground! Come on, spit it out already!
Don't worry, she's just eating popcorn. Heavens to Betsy! What doggone disaster! That corn was gonna go to market. Boss, don't say that. You're a peril yourself. How am I supposed to sell any of this after it's been wrecked like this?
I mean, you can sell the popcorn. There's definitely people willing to buy it out by the tents.
Throw in some butter and sugar, warm it up a bit while giving it a stir. Good, the smell's coming through. Not bad for a snack. Pound the frozen fruit, stir in some batter from the familiar, shape it for presentation's sake, and you've got ice cream. There you have it, a sweet treat.
I guess this popcorn's good enough to sell. Not like I got much choice now. Hell of a bite then.
Drone afternoon tea. Yum. Not yet recovered?
Just breathed in a bit too much corn smell all at once. It's really delicious though. The popcorn's warm and buttery, sweet and crisp. The ice cream's amazing too. The fruits are fresh and with such a smooth texture.
Best of all, no monster meat.
Lucky me.
Oh, glad that's all done and dusted.
Yummy, yummy ice cream.
You sure know how to make people worry, kid. Hey, I'll be taking her home now. You guys don't start fighting once I'm gone, alright? Yeah, I know. Brian helps Kayobi, fast asleep on the ground after eating her fill, and takes her to the nearby vehicle. Its engine roars to life and putters away into the distance.
Where's Kay gone?
You mean that other girlie? Ryan's taking her home.
Ryan? Why?
Sounded like he was on some sort of mission for Rhode Island.
Wait, did you say Rhode Island? Ryan's from Rhode Island?
Yeah, why? What's got you in such a tizzy?
Laios.
Does that mean it's close by? Yeah, they're stopped a few kilometers away. Ryan just left. If we start running now, we can catch up.
Let's go then. We can't afford to lose their trail again.
Right.
Huh.
What are they on about? I swear, these people just find a way home, just find a way to Rhode Island and immediately almost miss it. But yeah, we are in Colombia, and we do have one new enemy here on this stage, which is the berry metal crab. A thriving metal crab that's rarely seen. The fruits attached to its body serve as spare energy reserves and can be made into delicious dishes. The other thing I'm gonna point out about this crab is this thing has way higher defense and resistance than the regular one. The regular one is like, I think, B in defense and just an S+ on resistance. This thing is tankier. Much tankier. But yeah, what an adventure. And we got popcorn and ice cream out of it. That's one way to repurpose these drones, I guess. But we have finally made it. We are on Rhode Island. And on the final card here, it's only K. Interesting. But anyway, Rhode Island Cafeteria. Thank you for your hospitality. Time to dig in. Let's review all the information we have on Rhode Island so far. First, both Big Bob and the High Priest thought they could help us. Second, Kay said there's someone called the Doctor who can definitely solve our problem. And lastly, it seems we're finally getting closer to their ship. I just hope they really do have a way of solving this. Hey guys, look! The three head over to the cliff's edge at Chilchuck's cry. It is then they realize why there was a tinge of worry in his voice. They see a giant colossal ship. It sails across the land, a vessel much larger than any seafaring ship they have seen before. A massive construct of steel, a city, a dungeon. This is it, Rhode Island. My word, a ship that sails on land.
Can we really find a way home there?
I think we've got another problem to deal with first. How are we going to get on board?
I can't see any entrances, even from here. Look, I think there's some people approaching the ship.
Looks like a caravan to me. A caravan, huh? Why don't we go talk to them and see if they can bring us aboard? We're back.
Good work out there.
No problem. Oh, right. We just ran into a party of 4 looking for help. They're dressed real funny. Said they know Kyobi, and were hoping Rhode Island could help them go home.
Go home?
More or less, from what I understand. Would you mind leading the way for them? I'll go talk with field operations. Hello?
If you came for us for aid, you must be looking for the Doctor or Amia, right? Kay did mention a doctor, so they're probably who we're looking for? Could you set up a meeting for us? I have to check your identities first. If you could just follow me.
Whoa, really sorry, dropped my things.
Bob's Gourmet Guide? You know Big Bob?
Sure do. They cooked us the first meal we had here. Aye, anyone who can make such a delicious meal out of such hard bugs is admirable in my eyes.
I see. So you're the friends he mentioned.
Oh?
I'm Madrock. Big Bob told me about you. At the time, he had just decided to leave the mercenary life behind, but had no idea whether starting a farm would be viable. Farms in the wilderness are often targeted by bandits and looters. He didn't have many business connections, and he wasn't sure if the beer he brewed was any good. But the joy on your faces as you ate his cooking gave him confidence.
I never realized he was in such dire straits.
Is he alright nowadays? Don't know. We haven't met in a long while. All I've heard is that his Originium Slug beer factory's doing well and making a profit. Seems he's got it made.
Good.
But I also heard that he broke some local laws in the process. Some kind of tax issue. He was sent to jail. Jail? Are you sure he's still alright? The most recent news I heard was that he either broke out or made bail. Either way, he's fine.
I guess that's, good?
A jailbreak, huh? I've also heard that they set up a grocery store in Sami. Business is good there, apparently. Oh!
He knows how to persevere, at least.
Anyway, come with me. We'll head up in the elevator.
Elevator? You mean this iron box? How do you use it?
Looks like another magic item to me. Go on inside. We're heading to the first floor. Wait a moment though, I need to get up. Where did I go?
Why is everything all different now?
Where are we? What just happened?
This place is looking more and more like a dungeon by the second.
As I have foreseen.
Hey, aren't you the Cyclops from Sami?
A Cyclops? How do you know?
Wait, if you're here, that means you saw something, right?
Indeed.
Then what did you see?
On your road ahead, there will be flames, a great shock, and a fearsome beast.
Do you know where Kyobi or the doctor are?
Kyobi has just returned. She should be at the training room now, which is that way. As for the doctor, please forgive me for not being able to tell you anything at the moment.
Thanks.
So, where should we go first? I don't think Madrock will find us anytime soon.
This is the training room the lady from earlier told us about.
Doesn't seem like there's anyone here. There's some great big strange thing over there.
What are you lot doing here with that gormless look on your faces? High Priest?
Have you seen Kyobi, High Priest?
She was here a moment ago, but ran off somewhere. You guys looking for her?
Yeah.
Don't just stand there then. Get your butts over here and sit in this machine. Sure, okay. High Priest, did you happen to see some lost visitors? We heard they were spotted around here. What? No, I haven't. We're about to run an impact safety test on this new model of Big Ugly. I suggest you stand back a bit. Sure. Alright, Zubama. Everything's ready to go.
Are you sure?
Of course I'm sure. Was it just me or were there people inside that thing when it got blasted? Are you sure about that? Did you see anyone get blasted? Guess not. Just my imagination then. Yeah, go look somewhere else. The ones you're looking for aren't here. Sure, thanks.
I think this is what they call an abuse of power.
They put me in a stew one time. I blew them up one time. Fair's fair.
Where'd you send them?
They went to find Kyobi, so I sent them to her. That part's no lie. The smoke from the explosion clears and the four find themselves experiencing the oddly familiar feeling of floating in midair, As they regain their senses, gravity begins to do its work. Surprisingly, it is Po-shan village rushing up to meet them. Dawn watches them with a peculiar expression on her face. The four flail about in the air to no avail. However, it does not escape their notice that below them is not solid ground, but a near infinitely deep well. Instead of a cold, hard, and most likely fatal landing, they find themselves shooting straight into their hole of hope.
A tad crude, but I guess that's how she will send them on their way. Maybe meet again someday. Did Kay run into the kitchen again?
That she has. But she's been acting oddly this time around.
How so?
She's been unusually silent since her return.
I'll go have a chat with her then. Kay? Are you alright? Do you feel unwell? Don't know how to describe it. I've been feeling weird ever since I got back to the ship. If that's the case, why don't we go to medical together and let the doctors have a look? Don't wanna. Why not? I don't know why, but I feel like I should wait here by myself. Oh, alright then. Go get some rest, okay? Yeah. Huh? Oh, my butt.
We're in a kitchen. Who are you? Get behind me, Amiya. Be careful, everyone. Looks like High Priest sent us somewhere where they're not too friendly.
High Priest? Who are you? What was that?
It came from the room Kay's resting in.
Let's go take a look, quick!
What's going on?
They mentioned Kay. We should follow them. What in the world? Is that you, Kay?
Hungry. What is going on here? Is this really the Kay we know?
I can tell from her emotions that she's still Kay, the one we all know and love. She's still holding on, but she's about to lose control.
Is this really Kay? What a handsome hound! I didn't know you could do this kind of thing, Kay!
Is this really the time for that? We need to get her to her senses. Guests, based on what you just said, I suppose you came out of concern for Kay's condition, correct? Well, we came because we wanted to find a way back to our world, but we're still really worried about her. Then let's save the questions for later and get her under control together. If we can't, then I'm afraid things will get far, far out of hand. Laios?
Sure, we'll work together for now. So then, our little Kay has turned into a Cerberus, or should we call her a Kayberus? But yeah, anyway, before we head into battle, usually I do these by just going from cutscene into battle into post-cutscene, but because of circumstances of this battle, I just want to say a couple of words here before we begin, plus introduce the boss, of course. Number one, because I'm gonna do this on auto-deploy, there is a couple of lines that Kay, who is already deployed here, and yes, you can bring your own Kay into the battle, regardless, because this one will turn into the boss. She says a couple of lines at the beginning, and they're mostly just like, I'm hungry, I wanna eat, and I wanna grow more heads to eat better. That's pretty much what she says in short, and then the actual stage begins. But yeah, this version transforms into the boss, and you can bring your own K to the battle if you so want to. Now, for the second thing, the new enemy here, and only new enemy here, is the Tree Maw. And I will say this, dear devs, this is a missed opportunity to call it a K-Burrus. Why is it not called a K-Burrus? It is literally there in front of you. Anyway, a giant hound with a rumbling tummy and 3 heads, each craving something different. Satisfy its picky palate to survive. And yeah, this flavor text pretty much tells you immediately what the battle mechanic is gonna be. For posterity's sake, this is pretty much a thing of feed the K-Burrus, feed the Tree Maw. 3 phases for the battle. In phase 1, it will demand these things for food. Pretty much you can ignore everything else on the map and just kill these and they will fill the pot. In phase 2, it will be the berry slugs, and you just need to kill them and they will fill in the pot. And in phase 3, it's these super tanky berry metal crabs. Good god, they are annoying to kill. But yeah. And I'm bringing this up here because for the purposes of the video, the battle that you're gonna about to watch, in phase 1 and 2, and because I'm using story relevant units, I will be killing these enemies and filling the pot, but in phase 3, because these things are super annoying to kill, I will not be killing them, and I will be ignoring them and just do a straight up battle against the Tree Maw, against K-Burrus here. And that will be the way we will be ending it. I tried to do it in a lot of ways and deployments, and I've spent close to 2 hours on trying to somehow do it with these and killing them efficiently and fast enough. But because if you take too long to kill them, they retreat their berries inside of them, or rather they eat their berries, and yeah, you lose the ingredient, and then you're just finding regular metal crabs, and they will not fill the pot. So it's a bit of an annoyance. And in phase 3, K-Burrus here has a beam attack essentially that does quite a lot of damage, and yeah, therefore phase 3 will be just a straight up battle. But anyway, these are the characters that appeared so far in the story, so they will be taken into the battle itself. So let's begin. The Caberus howls in anger.
What magic should I use here? It feels like no matter what I go for, it'll hurt Kay. Please, help me keep her still. I'll calm her down.
Easy for you to say, but she's been a real terror without a leash. Senshi, do we still have any of that popcorn left over? Aye. Try throwing some of it for her to eat. Got it. Before he even finishes speaking, Senshi reaches into his sack for a ball of popcorn and lobs it at Kyobi. Kyobi stares at it as if entranced, her anger placated. I knew it. She's looking for something to eat. Maybe something she ate on her journey upset her stomach and made her this way. Since when do people turn into monsters when they get a stomachache?
Dr. Katsu once told me that Kay comes from a special bloodline, so that might actually be possible.
Are you serious? Save the talk for later. Let's get her under control while she's distracted. You with the sword, you with the pot on your back. You two look strong. Let's hold her down together. Right. The three of them sneak behind Kyobi while she happily munches on popcorn. With all their might, they each grab one of her legs firmly. The Capers unhappily howls. Now, Amiya!
Got it! Come back to us, Kay. Don't be scared. You're safe at home right now.
The Capers lets out a pained howl and turns back to Kyobi.
Amazing. I've never seen magic like that before.
Look, Kay's back.
Oh, thank goodness. Kay, are you alright? What happened? It's like I was dreaming. Dreaming? Yeah.
Kyobi looks around her. The once neat and tidy room is now in utter shambles. Her hand is still curled around half a broken toy.
I'm sorry. Wukong told me if I do something bad I have to say sorry. And it looks like I did something bad. I was real hungry in my dream and my tummy kept rumbling. And then I grew lots of heads and I wanted to eat a whole bunch of things. All I had to do was eat until I was full. Then I'd be real happy and I'd come back here. Motherhorn, where's Vulcan? Has she noticed anything about Kay recently?
I'll go ask her once we're done here. So, what should we do with her now? Oh? Hungry again?
Yep. I want to eat lots and lots. I was full in my dream, but now I'm hungry again.
Kay, Do you know of a monster with 3 heads?
Of course I know.
What do you know about it?
It doesn't just have 3 heads, it's got 1,000. Every time I want to eat lots and lots, I grow 10, 100, no, 1,000 heads. That's why I can never get enough. I've got 1,000 heads.
You what?
Not as long as my tummy is full, I won't become like how I was just now.
Well then, I'll cook you up a proper meal right away.
We'll make an exception to the no snacks before a meal rule. We do need to bring her in for a medical exam though. Now, friends from afar, why don't you take a stroll around Rhode Island? This might be a bit much to ask, but I was hoping you could show off your cooking skills once more at mealtime.
Sure, thanks.
As for the other reason you sought us out, we might need some time to know your circumstances before we can figure out how to get you home. Oh, so what do we do now? I wouldn't worry too much. The doctor and Dr. Kaltzit might be able to find a way.
Really?
Yes. Whatever the case, you did help Kay, and your situation is rather peculiar. If you like, you can stay on Rhode Island for a while. As a representative, allow me to welcome you all on board.
More newbies. Which department are they under? Weird. Can't tell what race they are. They hiding their tails or something? I saw a young lady carrying a whole lot of crops just now. Mind showing me your farms here? Farms? Do you mean horticulture and hydroponics? That kind of thing? Follow me. You guys got a tavern here? Oh, so you're a Duran? Come, it's this way.
Do you have anywhere I can take a proper bath and comb my hair? Of course, dear. The dorms here have all you need. Just follow me.
Oh, such long rabbit ears. I wasn't able to get a good look at their capillary distribution last time. What a shame. Wow, they can adjust the position of their tails to maintain their balance. Ingenious. Some clearly have feathers, but they have no wings. Can they fly? Oh, this place really is heaven. Oh, isn't he one of the new operators they were talking about? What is he doing? Did he get lost but feels too embarrassed to ask for help, so he's just standing there? Maybe. Should we go over and say hello? Hello, do you happen to be? Oh, do these birdmen lay eggs? If they're unfertilized, then can I see how one tastes? With this many people on board, surely I can get a few. Can goatmen hair be knitted into sweaters? The ones I saw earlier had bare arms though. Doesn't seem like they grow wool. That's a shame. But what I really want to know is if a catman and a dogman have a child, would they be a cat or a dog? Or maybe they're half cat, half dog? Maybe the top is a cat and the bottom is a dog. Or maybe it's split left and right instead? What if it's with a birdman? Would they lay an egg that hatches into a cat? Yeah. The curious operators collectively step back. Oh, hello! They collectively take another step back. Can I ask you a question? They collectively take yet another step back. What's going on here? Do you lay eggs? Me? I certainly don't, and she certainly does not. Oh, he wasn't asking you, monster. No need to come out. Hmm? Oh, sorry, I was just asking those Liberi. Huh? Where'd they go? Why is everyone standing so far away from me? Hmm? Yeah, that's him. That's the guy I was telling you about. He's no patient. He's one of those guests we found waking up on the deck. He's been asking us all sorts of dreadful questions over and over again.
What sort of questions?
He asked us if our children would be half cat, half dog.
He asked if Larry could lay eggs and if he could eat them.
Monster hisses. Oh my, what a magnificent one! You're called Monster, right? Can I touch you? Monster nimbly motions. Whoa!
Wow, how do you keep your hair so golden and shiny when you spend most of your time in a dangerous dungeon without any good hair care either? It's all because of how important hair is to a magician. I store some of my mana in it. Here, this is one of my favorite hair creams. It has perfume and herbal extracts mixed in it, and it'll help your hair moisturize and protect it. The only reason my hair is as sleek as it is now is thanks to frequent application. Wow, it smells great! If you'd like a change of pace in your hairstyle, I've got lots of braiding tips I can show you.
Where do you think you're going?
Well, it was just a... Whoa!
What were you doing with my flames?
I said, what were you doing with my flames?
Roasting some chestnuts.
Roasting
Some
chestnuts?
Roasting some chestnuts. The last driver in the tractor gave me a bushel of raw ones. Said they were the first harvest of chestnuts she managed to grow on Rhode Island. You manage your farms well. Chestnuts make a mighty fine snack. They get soft and sweet after roasting, and their shells become easy to peel off. Pity the fire coming off your body was too hot. Ended up burning them all. I said I'd cook a meal for you, but I never expected to waste perfectly good ingredients like that. Real shameful behavior, if you ask me.
Skyfire, please come down. Shaw, come quick. Skyfire's catching fire again. Mister, please don't cook anything else on her, especially not those kebabs.
Not half bad. Anyway, like I said, I'm not a Durin.
Wait, you're not? So you're a kid?
Mind sitting down when we talk? I can't see your face.
I am sitting down. Care for another? My thanks.
Are all the men here this tall? Even Laios seems a bit short compared to you guys. This guy covered in silvery white hair. If Laios saw him, I bet the only thing he'd be thinking about is asking me if he'd like some help combing it all. Whatever. A drinking party? Without me? I know it's been a while, but did all of you really forget to ask me? Hey, what's with the kid? Kids shouldn't be drinking.
Something smells really good. Maybe they finished cooking? Tasty food's here! Let's go!
My back!
Oh, I hit someone. Sorry. Walken told me if I ran into someone, I have to say sorry. Sorry, Mr. Beard. I ran into you because I was hungry.
It's fine. Come and help me put it all on the table. A meal made with the ingredients and memories given to us by the folks we met along the way. This done. Come, have a bite. Do they all taste like they did before?
I wanted to ask earlier why we were preparing the ingredients, but why are we making the exact same dishes we had on our journey? Does repeating the same recipe make you feel better?
That I can't say for sure. But if it's got the same taste, then I'll think back to the first time I had it and what was going through my mind at the time. Like if I said scorpion hot pot, what's the first thought that comes to mind, Marcille?
The first time I met you in the beginner's plaza.
Walking mushroom feet are both edible and tasty, with a unique aroma. Scorpions are a pain to cut into bits.
What about the basilisk?
You saying you had to cook the antidote herb with the chicken for that adventure so it tastes better?
Basilisks are really cool. Marcille finally getting to eat that chicken she was craving.
Then mandrake?
Very unique heads. Marcille and that big bat. We can skip over that one, okay?
See, that's what I mean. Food is connected to memory. When you eat something you've had before, your brain automatically goes back to the other times you had it. It's the same when I cook. I think of the people I first made the dish with. Why did we choose to make it? Did we learn anything new while preparing the ingredients? Any happy smiles after we were done eating? This way, the aroma and flavor can recreate the scene in your mind, bit by bit. As for the meal we're about to have, that gets to be a new memory, to be brought up during future dinners.
Wow. You've always had a way with words, Senshi.
Alright, enough prattle. Let's eat.
Chow time!
These carrots are perfect. Would you like to try some, Doctor?
Are you sure you don't want any of any roasted originium slug? Really? It's delicious. Not even one shell?
Wow, can I really eat this?
Of course.
All of it?
All of it.
Yippee! You're so kind!
Oh, right. Doctor, was it? Just noticed you there. While we were cooking, the operators told me you're often so busy with work that you forget to eat. And when you do remember, it's some hastily thrown together slop on top of unhealthy wake-me-ups or empty calories just to fill your stomach. Hardly what I call a good attitude to health. There's plenty of people worried about you.
It's not quite that bad.
Doctor, if you want to get stronger, you need a good work-life balance. To eat 3 square meals a day and get some exercise. Got that?
Thanks for helping us out, Doctor. The same goes to everyone at Rhode Island. I've made a lot of new friends here.
If only Fallen were here too. After we're done eating, could you give us a detailed overview of this land? What? Why are you staring at me, Doctor? What, you want a drink? Well, it's not that you can't, it's just a... Are you an adult yet? I really can't tell with that mask on.
Oh, this is delicious. I need to note down the recipe. We could make it for Fallen once we save her. I'll have to tell her all about the journey we went on to save her, about all the lovely people we met along the way, and all the memories we made. I'm sure she'll love hearing about it.
there we have it. That is our story for this collab side event. Very fun, very interesting, and a couple of very interesting bombshells at the end there. But yeah, all in due order. So our 4 characters are gonna be here for the time being, apparently, and good God, we have unleashed Laios onto this world. Nothing is safe anymore. Laios's mind is literally the mind of every single person in this community that has ever had the questions of, do these people lay eggs? Or made memes about these people actually laying eggs. Why did we let this guy loose on this world? Anyway, all in all, this was a very enjoyable event. I can't really say anything bad about it. Like I said earlier as well, I had like reservations about how this is gonna turn out, because this really feels like out of left field. But all in all, very enjoyable, very funny. And considering how dank the vast majority of stories in Arknights are, we do need events like this. And very funny that we got pretty much 2 in a row at the beginning of this year, didn't we? When it comes to new events, at least. We got the Pepe one, which was like 80% fun, 20% oh my bleeding heart. And this one was pretty much just fun, just goofiness, and like I said, just covering the early story of the manga and the anime, and nothing more. So again, if you want to see more of these characters, go and watch the anime, go and read the manga, and see how the characters develop, because after the point where they pulled reference material from for them here, shit happens. A lot of shit happens, a lot of developments, a lot of character depth gets explored, and it's just ridiculous. It's just a ridiculously good story. But yeah, anyway, overall, the only other thing I can say about this story, like the only negative thing I can say, is during this portion here in Sami, they had a little bit where the text repeated for the one scene with Chilchuck and Argus. And that was a bit of an annoyance, I'm not gonna even lie. It was literally just the same text. And it's one of those times where if they would have had a CG for that beast that was transformed into a collapsal, if they had a CG for that moment, that could have just reused the CG and saved up on time and everything. But they didn't, so they had to, you know, reuse the text. So that's a bit of a shame. And yeah, that's kind of like the only thing I can say. And the only other thing in writing that I can say that was kind of like whack was at the beginning of the after scene for this here stage, the Healthy Snacks one, where the pioneers are... Sorry, it wasn't even the beginning. It was during the pioneer and Rhode Island operator scene where it switched, like just slightly before everything happened. Like it was just mixed. The whole scene feels just so mixed crazily together that it's like, okay, where are we now? What is happening? But yeah, in general, everything else was fine. It was funny. It was nice revisiting all these locales and seeing roughly at what time these characters are actually arriving here. Yeah, just was nice seeing these characters. Also, the confirmation here at the end for Big Bob that once they're here back at Rhode Island, or rather finally at Rhode Island, that this is around the time where Big Bob has already opened up his stores in Sami. Because again, in IS4, you can find Bob there in the Wish Fulfill nodes in the roguelite event, and yeah, he will sell you shit. But yeah, or rather his stores will sell you shit, not him specifically. But in general, this was a very fun story and very fun little event. Lots of chuckles, lots of laughs, and crazy goofiness and Laios. Outside of that, all I can say is this final load here had quite some bombshells for K. And this is not the only thing that we were getting this year that is kind of Minos related, because remembering back into the Pepe event, we had a very prevalent new character in that story that was very much foreshadowing for Minos stuff, and a lot of Minos lore was brought up with her. So here we have K, and well, Cerberus is, you know, part of Greek mythology, so when are we going back to Minos? Or rather, when are we going actually finally to Minos? Because this is a lot of foreshadowing for that place, and I kind of want to see it finally being developed and finally see what the heck is happening over there, because this is interesting. Especially the thing that was brought up here. I was always kind of under the impression that there has to be more with Kay, because of both the weapons she's carrying, because they felt very unique. And they were apparently made by some crazy craftsmen from Minos, but no explanation was ever given to it. Then also the fact that, again, that she definitely is made after a Cerberus in design and everything. And then we get this whole shtick here where she actually transforms into a Cerberus, confirms herself that she can just do that when she is kind of like super hungry or something. And the more heads she... And not only that she can grow 3 heads, like the titular Cerberus, but up to 1,000? Now, I don't know if she's overstating it, or if she actually can do it, because that is ridiculous. Like, what the shit? What are we talking about here? But yeah, also Amiya stating that her bloodline is very special, and that's why she can do that. I kind of wonder if... I mean... The 3 things that I can imagine is either her bloodline is very similar to how Hoaheliax is, and she is descended from a mythological creature, and in Hoaheliax's case, she's trying to regain that old glitz and glamour back, or rather her bloodline is, her people are, while Kay here can just do it, so she has no stipulations, or similar to what the elves are, in case of Mulcis, for example. The elves are descendants of a Faramut, aka Faramut turned to human like the Sui siblings, and then, you know, thousands of years later, if they keep on having children, they will just spread, and there'll be more of them. And yes, there are more elves, but they are in Sami, apparently. However, Kay might be kind of a similar case, but I don't think the Faramut thing is kind of like the last thing I can imagine for her. And the third and final thing I can imagine is potentially, considering that all the gluttony is being associated with her, and the way she says that she can grow more heads and keep on devouring and devouring until sated, maybe it's yet another case of an old biological experiment done by the scientists from the Doctor's race back in the day, when they were trying to find countermeasures for whatever it was plaguing them and was pretty much killing them. Maybe her entire bloodline is yet another experiment that never saw the end of days, never saw action, essentially, and just, you know, was left to their own devices. I mean, that's what the Seaborn are. They were meant as a super weapon against whatever the threat was, but they were never used, and they were just forgotten at the bottom of the ocean. But yeah, who knows? That's my three working theories. If you guys have anything else to add to that, I would be appreciative. I always like reading theories on that kind of crazy stuff that hasn't been shown to us yet on Global. But yeah, anyway, this will be it for this thing, so I'm gonna leave you guys with the clip section, and you can enjoy that. And in the meantime, I have a ton of stuff to cut together, because holy moly, this is gonna be one hell of a last part, and it's gonna take me a while. So please consider leaving a like, it would help out a lot. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing, and if you want to listen to anything else from Arknights, everything else is done. Everything else is on the channel. If you want to listen to any main, side, intermezzi story, they're all there. Sub and go and look at the playlists. You will find them all. Just type in whatever name you need and you will find it. And yeah, if you want to support me more directly, memberships are open. Like I say, no video will be behind a membership. It's purely there for the support of the channel and my work. And yeah, thank you very much. Hope you have a fantastic day wherever you want, and I will see you in whatever comes next. And next should be I think the Lapland Altar side story is gonna be next, but we shall see. In the meantime, enjoy the clips, thank you very much, and I will see you in the next one. Until then, bye-bye. It was at that moment that they felt something shatter in their hearts. Oh no! Oh, that's how you actually look right now, huh? Holy face, that's been a while since I saw that one. Oh my god. Well, these look adorable. Ink, spirit, jam, wine, and juice platter serves for 4 people. Of course.
Yep, this should be plenty.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh no. Nutritious seaborn full course. Serves for people. Oh god, no. Good god, no.
I want more seaweed alcohol.
Hey! Oh my god, it's been so long, Anita. What the fuck? This is not a side story I expected to ever... Anyway, what the hell? Oh god. That is the day when the Seaborn decided to go like, nope. Nope, we are not approaching that beach. We are not approaching that beach. These sons of bitches are way more terrifying than we are. Jesus Christ. Marcille and Cans. Oh god. A double of life. Yes! Is it done? What's it look like? Let me see! Laios, familiar version.
What in the world? Is that UK?
Whoa! Well, she went Cerberus. Oh, buddy, well, she embraced her true self, I guess. What the shit? What a handsome... Oh god, no, Laios, shut up. Actually, no, never mind, he loves dogs. What a handsome hound. I didn't know you could do this kind of thing, Kay. Okay, do you know of a monster with 3 heads?
Of course I know.
What do you know about it?
It doesn't just have 3 heads. It's got 1,000.
Oh no. What? Oh no. This is some interesting KOB lore on a freaking random side story that will never ever see the light of day unless a miracle happens again in this game. Oh god, no. Oh god, no. No, no, oh no, he's excited. Oh no, he's so excited right now. Oh no, this is bad. Oh no, this is bad. Oh, who let Laios loose? Put him in a room and close the door. Oh god, no. Oh, such long rabbit ears. I wasn't able to get a good look at their capillary distribution last time. Oh no. Capillary distribution last time. What a shame. Oh god, no. Leave Mas alone! Oh god, no. Laios, no. That's not a good idea to let him loose. Wow, they can adjust the position of their tails to maintain their balance. Ingenious. Oh, hi, Elysium, you who will have your voice actor replaced very soon. Or already did, I don't know. Oh, God. Oh, I hate it. I hate it in here. Some clearly have feathers. Oh, no. Oh, no, don't say it. Don't say it. No, don't say the meme shit. Don't say the fucking meme shit that the entire community always gives the birds. Oh, please. Oh, okay, okay. Some clearly have feathers, but they have no wings. Can they fly? Oh, this place really is heaven. Okay, he didn't say it. Oh, he didn't say it, okay. Curious Operator D? Oh? Isn't he one of the new operators they were talking about? What is he doing? Did he get lost but feels too embarrassed to ask for help, so he's just standing there? Maybe. Should we go over and say hello? Hello, do you happen to be... Dude, he's... No! You fucking idiot! Oh, no! Oh, he did the fucking meme. Oh, I hate it in here. Sick. Oh, Laios, who let you loose? Just put a blindfold on the guy and put him in a room. Oh my god, no. Do these birdmen lay eggs? If they unfertilize, they... Oh no! This is getting worse. I didn't even see the rest of the sentence. If they're unfertilized, then can I see how one tastes? With this many people on board, surely I can get a few. Can it go? Oh no! It's getting worse. Can goatmen have beneath the sweaters? The ones I saw earlier have bare arms though. Doesn't seem like they grow wool. Shame. But what I really want to know is if a cat man and a dog man have a That's what the entire community wants to know, but usually it kind of goes one or the other way apparently. But what I really want to know is if a catman and a dogman have a child, would they be a cat or a dog? Or maybe they're half cat, half dog? Maybe the top is... Yes, that was a good old cartoon. Maybe the top is a cat and the bottom is a dog? Or maybe it's split half and right side... split left and right instead? What if it's with a birdman? Would they lay an egg that hatches into a cat? How is this getting worse? Laios is literally just spouting every single goddamn stupid thing that was ever probably said by the community. Yeah. The curious operators collectively step back. That's a good choice. Oh, hello. They collectively take another step back. Can I ask you a question? They collectively take yet another step back. Oh god, Calcit, please. Oh, and the doc is here. Please, please calm this guy down. What's going on? What's going on here? Do you lay eggs? Wait, yes. Who's he asking this to? Do you lay eggs? Please let the next words out of your mouth be monster. Oh my god, this was directed at the doc. He wasn't asking you, monster, no need to come out. That's the perfect, you know what? Usually I avoid the jokey questions, but this is the perfect event to say, he wasn't asking you, monster, no need to come out. Oh, sorry, I was asking these, Liberi, huh? Where'd they go? Why is everyone standing so far away from me? Amiya, you will not approach this guy. You will go very far away right now. No longer curious operator D. Amiya, that's him. That's the guy I was telling you about. He's no patient. He's one of those guests we found waking up on the deck. He's been asking us all sorts of dreadful questions over and over again. What sort of questions? Oh god, don't taint the child. She's seen already shit. She doesn't need to see this kind of shit. He asked us if our children would be half cat, half dog.
He asked us if Liberi could lay eggs, and if he could eat them.
Whoa! Actually, monster came out! Oh my, what a magnificent one. You're called Monster, right? Can I touch you? Oh, you... Motions nimbly? Whoa, whoa, whoa! Toss him in a room. Close the door. Lock him. Oh god, beeswax! Wow! We're getting the most random operators here.
Wow, how do you keep your hair so golden and shiny when you spend most of your time in a dangerous dungeon without any good hair care either? It's all because of how important hair is to a magician. I store some of my mana in it. Here, this is one of my favorite hair creams. It has perfume and herbal extracts mixed in it, and it'll keep your hair moisturized and protected. The only reason my hair is as sleek as it is now is thanks to frequent application. Wow, it smells great!
Marcille is the most normal one as always, and she's just finding friends.
If you'd like a change of pace in your hairstyle, I've got lots of braiding tips I can show you.
Aw. Finally some quality normal time for Marcille. Meanwhile... Oh no, who's chasing you? Where do you think you're going?
Well, it was just a...
Whoa. Who is this? What were you doing with my flames? I said, what were you doing with my flames? Huh?
roasting some chestnuts.
Oh, it's... it's Skyfire. Roasting? Some? Chestnuts? Oh god.
Roasting some chestnuts. The last arriving detractor gave me a bushel of raw ones. Said they were the first harvest of chestnuts she managed to grow on Rhode Island. You manage your flames well. Chestnuts make a mighty fine snack. They get soft and sweet after roasting. And their shells become easy to peel too. Pity the fire coming out of your body was too hot. Ended up burning them all. I said I'd cook a meal for you, but I'd never expected to waste perfectly good ingredients like that. Real shameful behavior, if you ask me.
Oh, you're dead.
Mint! Skyfire, please come down. Shaw, come quick, Skyfire's catching fire again. Mister, please don't cook anything else on her, especially not those kebabs.
What the fuck? Why are we using Skyfire as a goddamn stove? These four. Chilchuck, please be normal. Even though probably everybody's gonna confuse you as a child once again. Even though you're not. Not half bad. Anyway, like I said, I'm not a Durin.
Oh god, Mountain. Wait, you're not? So you're a kid?
Mate sitting down. Mind sitting down when we talk? I can't see your face.
I am sitting down.
Yeah, I mean...
I am sitting down.
He's with the old man.
Care for another?
Oh my god, he's with the man. He's with the man.
My thanks.
Are all the men here this tall? Even Laios seems a bit short compared to you guys. This guy covered in silvery white hair. If Laios saw him, I bet the only thing he'd be thinking about is asking him if he'd like some help combing it all. Whatever. Oh shit, Oshiguma. A drinking party? Without me?
I know it's been a while, but did all of you really forget to ask me?
Damn, we're getting the golden oldies here. What the hell?
Hey, what's with the kid? Kids shouldn't be drinking.
Yes, Chilchuck, even the women can be super tall here. Depending on the race. Oh, holy. Oh, wow, the teddy bears are here as well. Doc, why? 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 I know this is a meme event, but why? Also, wow. Constant sitting across from Laios. Being offered the slugs of being a bit like... Is she blushing there a tiny bit? Or is she just drunk? What is happening? Oh, this is an amazing scene. Hey, I didn't even notice because she's throwing with the back Skyfire here in the foreground. Damn, that is a very wholesome picture. That is such a wholesome... This is pretty much, this is just pretty much the, what's it called again? The, just a version... This entire event is just a version, a crazier version of the, what were they called? Rhode Island Kitchen mangas. That's what it, that's what it was called.